Okay, I went to the spares box and got some gauges. Those are, believe it or not, those are 1/24th scale German aircraft gauges. And that's one of the chrome bezeled one there in the center of the steering wheel. That's one of the pressure gauges off the fire truck. I think I've still got another one of those right there. I'll use that on my other truck. I also stuck some bare metal foil on the mirrors. I know I should have done something with that ejector pin mark in the middle, but I didn't. I'm lazy, so sue me. But this is ready to swap back in, and then I can put the mirrors back on. And for right now, I've just thrown the ESC, and everything's under a tarp in the back. I'm just using the tiny little 180 milliamp LiPo battery. I'm not going to keep this ESC in here, so this ESC, I have to keep this receiver if I want to use the Spectrum radio. Otherwise, I'll put a really small FlySky in there and run it on the i6. We'll just have to see. But that's where we're at right now. I'm going to put the interior back together. First, I got to get the glass in the interior, and then I'll put the wiper blade on. And if you're wondering about that tarp, why it's funny on one side, that's just chenille. That's what they call it, chenille. And this side isn't any good, but the other side looks just like canvas. So we'll tuck everything underneath that tarp for now and see what happens. See you next time. Okay, before I tucked everything under the tarp and tested it out again, I had a nice surprise. The DAS Micro arrived in the mail, and that thing is so easy. I've got to learn more about it because I know there's ways that you can set it for your throttle to get different levels, but I got some internet research and reading to do. You guys know how that goes. And this tiny little speaker ain't really the greatest. But basically the DAS Micro plugs in where your ESC does, and then your ESC plugs into the DAS Micro, and that's pretty much your installation. You know, put the boards down wherever, I'll figure that out. A lot of it'll go underneath the cab. There's quite a bit of space under there. I just got to get it all sorted out. But the great thing is, now I'm not sure about the DAS Micro yet, so I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you need to calibrate it every time. Not sure how well you'll be able to hear that. I can make it rev. I like it. I'll put it down and get some test shots in a few minutes. Okay, while the video was uploading, the mail came and brought the DAS Micro. Not sure how well you'll be able to hear that. Yes, I can make it rev, kind of. Okay, I had a little problem with the radio, and I figured out how to reverse servo on the steering, but I couldn't figure out how to reverse the throttle. So I had to reverse the polarity of the motor. So now when I'm going in reverse, the DAS Micro thinks I'm going in forward, and that's where I get the good sound effect. Not very good at driving in reverse. At the 7.4 LiPo, she is ridiculously fast. Too fast for me. Gotta get a better speaker. See you next time.